Okay, greeting guys, welcome back to your Dr. DIY's channel. So in today's video, we are going to show you how to remove your original or your stock HID lamp to a LED lamp on a Hyundai Ioniq HEV Plus. Not only that, we are also going to remove the front bumper in this video so that you may access to the headlights much more easier. So hope this video benefits. Stay tuned and enjoy the video. This is a LED headlights. Okay, so you got the manual. Okay, it's totally plug and play, no any modification needed. So this is how the bulb looks like. LED. Okay, you got dual side, left and right. Okay, so the fan is mounted inside, and the driver is also has attached. So this is the converter, HID to LED. Okay, first thing first, we're gonna remove the bumper. So this bumper, basically you got to remove the top 4 clips, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so these 4 clips followed by the clips here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 4 clips here. Okay, and then you have to remove these clips all around the bottom. You have maybe about 7 or 8 all at the bottom. So I will be opening up and I will show you what are the clips. So with the help of a pry, gently just put it in, pull it out. Okay, so the clip goes out. Similarly do it. Okay, you can see. Okay, so once you open up the 4 clips at the rear mudguard here, so you got 1, you got 2, you got 3 and you got 4. Okay, so there is another screw you got to open up. Okay, yeah, you can see. This is a screw. This is size 10. Okay, so we're going to open up the screw now. Okay, so it looks like this. So once you open up the screw, the bumper comes out easily because there's a clip there. Okay, so it comes out nicely. So once it goes in, then you put back the screw. Okay. So similarly do it for the other side. Okay, so now screws are all out. Just gently you take it out. So okay, you can see it comes out. So basically now the bumper is sitting, so you just have to take it out, right? So once you got the bumper out, rest the bumper on the floor or on the base. Don't pull the bumper yet because you got to disconnect a few of the wires, which is your fog lamp wires, the radar wire. Okay, so as you can see, where are the wires? It's okay. So the bumper, basically the connector is located on your left hand side of the bumper. So this is the socket. Okay, to remove this socket, there's a special way to do it. Okay, so basically this thing is mounted here. Okay, so I just took it out to easily get hold of this. Okay, so how you going to detach this clip is basically you got to get the gray color bracket, you got to pull it down. Okay, so once you pull it down, then you can unlatch the black socket, the male to the female. You can unlatch that. Okay, so you got to pull it down, so you can see that you press this and you bring this down. Okay, yes, so that's how you do it. So I already brought this down, so when this thing is down, you can just unlatch this easily. Okay, so it comes out easily. You just keep it away. So you can see the connection inside there. Okay, so this connection is responsible for your front fog lamp and also for your radar connection. Okay, so this is how it looks like without a bumper. Okay, so obviously you have your radar. Let's just have a look. This is your radar. Okay, and this is your chassis of the car, which is responsible to deform in the event of an accident, right? So this is made of aluminium, and this is a speaker, right? This is a speaker. When you are parking, you hear the beep beep sound comes out from here to alert the pedestrians around you that car is coming. You have your horn left and right. Okay, you got your condenser coil outside here. Okay, condenser coil is there. See the condenser coil, that is your radiator. So your radiator, you have the opening valve to drain out your coolant if you want to change the coolant. Coming here, you have your tank, water tank. Okay, where you store the water. Okay, to clean your windshield, and this is the motor. And this is the sensor. When your water is low, this sensor will be triggered and you will get a notification on your dashboard. So basically that's about it. If you happen to open, I think there's a lot of things you can see, especially you can monitor places or in the event where you have engine oil leak. Okay, because it's very easily you can see from the front, this corner, left, right and left. Okay, you can see the cover is a bit damp. You can see it's a bit wet. It's because just washed the undercarriage. So this is, the car has not been driven, so this is all the wet traces. But so far no any sign of oil leak. This is all the negative connected to the body of the car. This, I think it's a sensor which is mounted directly to your bracket. Okay, which sense or send the force or the signal with respect to the impact force to the airbag, for the airbag to deploy. Okay, so it's mounted right at this bracket. Okay, so this bracket is connecting the chassis of the car to the frontal collision member, which is made of aluminium. Okay, so let's do the headlamps now. Okay, so we are going to remove the headlamps. So for the left unit, we're going to use a size 10 to get these two screws out, and size 12 to get that screw out, that nut, sorry. Okay, then we got this thing out, then we will disconnect the wire. So after removing the 3 nuts, gently your headlamp can be removed easily. Okay, so just remove it slowly or just bring it down slowly and disconnect all the wires going to the headlamp. As far as I know, we have 1 and 2. Okay, so you just press this and remove it. Okay, number 1 and number 2 is located here. You press here and you pull slowly. Press here and you pull it out. Okay, and then your headlamp comes out easily. Gently just put it down. Okay, so this is the left side. So in the same manner, size 12 remove, size 10, size 10. So this thing will come up slowly. Okay, so gently press, remove the first clip, and then you have another clip which is at the bottom. So to make it easy, okay, press, pull, just and so 2 sets of wires. Okay, so you see there's a bracket here. Okay, so it goes in. So when you take it out, just pull it out. Okay, so something to note, you have this enclosure and this enclosure, okay, which is responsible for the headlamp bracket to sit inside. Okay, so when you have already removed the top screw nuts, you cannot pull it out with force. You got to pull your headlamp in such a way, this way, okay, because the panel have already been secured inside. There's no screw, nothing. It's just like a secure clip. Okay, and how it looks on the headlamp, yes, it looks like this. Okay, so this thing here will go inside here. Okay, so bear in mind. See So this is your LED light. Okay, you can see you have a groove at the middle here. So this groove sits exactly here. Okay, so the wire will be coming out here. So the installation of the new LED is the same concept as per the old HID light. Okay, the wire should come out here. So this is what you got. Gently put it in. You can see it's a tight fit. So the wire is at the back there because there's a, so now you gently screw it in. Screw it back. This driver, once you have connected, if you just place it in, okay, when you go on the bumpy road, it's going to rattle, it's going to make sound, okay, and it could damage any other fragile components inside. So what I'm going to do now is, I have this heat insulator, okay, I'm just going to wrap this driver firmly and just place it below. So you're just going to tuck it in. So we close it. In a similar way we are going to do for the right hand side. Okay, so gently just open up this. So you can see there is a small notch here. This notch is important because you have the cable to go in here, and hence the cable will lock itself here. Okay, so the new LED one, we don't have that, that's why we have to use the cable type. So you can see there is a small notch here. This notch is important because you have the cable to go in here, and hence the cable will lock itself here. Okay, so the new LED one, we don't have that, that's why we have to use the cable type. On your stock HID lamp, headlamp, you have this metal like ring. Okay, so what is this purpose of this ring, right? So this is actually to absorb some amount of vibration, okay, when there is vibration subjected to the bulb. Okay, so this is the person who's going to absorb the vibration. Okay, this is a metal like fringy type of element. Okay, so I took out from this guy, and you may just put this around. Okay, so for the left hand side, I did not use this, I'm going to use this, okay, because I overlooked. So this thing basically, when you put it here, and when your bulb is now at the base, okay, when you press your bulb to the base, there is some sort of damping effect. Okay, if you have this, if you don't put this, you press it to the base, there is no damping effect, right? So this is the usefulness of this. So we are just going to use this, no harm, just put it on the new bulb. Okay, you can see there is a groove, so it will just basically sit on the groove likewise. Okay, and you just put the bulb in. So once I put it in, you can see this. Okay, I don't know you can see by the camera, but I'm going to do this so you know what I'm trying to say. So you can see there is some sort of damping it's playing, okay, because of the spring, metal like spring. So once it's done, then you are good to close it with the bracket. Okay, so this is the LED, and that is the HID. Okay, that is the original lamp. This is the LED lamp. So you can see much more brighter. Okay, so we are going to fix back the bumper. So before we fix back the bumper, in summary, which are the things need to be focused to open the bumper? Okay, so you got 4 clips on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, on top 4, and the below part of the bumper you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So below you got 6. Okay, so 4 clips, 1 screw on the right hand side, and 4 clips, 1, 2, 3, and 4 with a screw, and your whole bumper will come out. Okay. Okay, so before putting back the bumper, get the bumper aligned, put it on the floor, connect the socket back. These headlights, the screws just hand tight. Okay, so once the bumper go in, we got room to adjust the lights such that we will get the gap back as needed for both left and right. Okay, so now we are going to connect back the socket, and then we just hook the bumper back to its position. Okay, so we have to make sure the gap between the headlamps and the bumper. It's the same for left and right. So once the bumper is being hooked up, you can basically move the bumper a bit. Okay, so once everything is done, and you put the 4 clips and fix back all the clips.